contrast, like a contrast thing.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's fucking go. Oh, welcome back to Two Beers Bikes. Let's go.
That was quick.
Yeah, that was fast. That's what she said. What's up, y'all? What's happening?
Welcome.
Hey,
welcome,
here's
welcome.
Johnny and Nathan again, ready to rock your world.
Just a couple of white guys
Well, my
talking
miscreant
about Chief Wahoo.
Chief Wahoo. Oh, wow. You guys still commenting about Chief Wahoo. Mostly, I would honestly say mostly, it's great. Everyone's like, yeah. Long live the tribe.
Just a lot of normal people
love
in
it.
the comments. Yeah.
And then there's a whole like this and like, you're just like, how old are you? Do you even know what's going on? One guy goes, I know 2 natives that miss that logo so bad. And I'm like, yeah, because it's awesome.
It was never mean-spirited. The name,
None of it was.
Caricature was never mean-spirited. Y'all with the problem, kiss my ass.
Seriously.
You got the wrong 2 guys. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Someone literally goes, fuck you. And I was like,
Yeah,
oh yeah?
You got 2 guys that could care less. Sorry.
I don't give a shit. That's not. Hey, this is 2 Beers to Mike's. My boy Danny here is on fire right now with his bets.
Got a little heater.
But also, how did you do in the Masters? Let's talk about the Masters.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, friends. I like saying that.
Yeah. Get your Jim Nance on.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Gotta do the bro cheers.
And, congratulations, I guess, to Rory Mcalroy.
You're trashing him like this last pod. Like, he's a douche. I don't like him.
He almost choked again. Like,
I got a question for you because you watch golf way more than I do. And
I watched almost every shot of every day.
You text me the picture you just chilling. Was it Friday night? I'm guessing that's the wind down. Like, you know what? Kids are all good. Wife's all good. I'm gonna just watch golf and chill.
Yep. Yeah. No, and it's nice too because the tee times start really early out here.
Oh, yeah.
I think the first tee times.
Well, that's in Augusta's, Atlanta. Or it's
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah, and so it's I think at 9 a.m. I think it's the first tee time out there, if I'm not mistaken. But there's coverage and stuff, and the Masters app actually is fantastic.
Is it?
It's still bizarre to me that there's not live coverage to the Masters like on ESPN or CBS.
I think it's an ownership thing,
all
right?
day. It's got to be some type of licensing thing. I don't know.
Well, CBS shows it all day, but they don't show it specifically to each golfer. They just show the highlights, whatever happens, or what might be live, right? Am I wrong with that?
I think CBS is only on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
But then like ESPN or Prime Video
CSI
or whatever
has the rest of those time slots.
Do they? See, I don't even know. Yeah. X-Files or whatever. I don't even know what's on CBS
Whatever's
anymore.
on there now. I don't know.
But no, it's strange to me that like Scotty Scheffler could be golfing at 10 a.m. and we can't watch it.
Nope.
It's
we don't get to watch him do the whole thing.
Right.
None of it shows it like that. Have you ever watched it where you follow one guy the whole time? I've never seen anything like that.
So what they do now, like what the whole premise is the Masters app has featured groups. So there's morning featured groups and afternoon groups. So as the first set of like featured groups is finishing, there's a second set that's going out. So they try to put 2 or 3 really well-known guys or 2 of the 3. So Thursday and Friday, they go out in groups of 3. So this year, I want to say the one group was like Rory Mcalroy, Cam Smith or Cam Thomas and
not a real guy.
And then some other guy. So they do put a good job of, hey, if these big name guys, you can see each of their rounds in its entirety and what have you.
That's cool.
And then they have Amen Corner, which is 3 holes. And then they have holes like 15 and 16, so you can kind of piece it together. So even if a guy's not in a featured group, you can watch him come through and play certain holes. And so they do a decent, and then you have the main broadcast that shows a little bit of everything. So
that's all right.
They're doing a good job. Masters app is fantastic, though.
Hey, that's good to know. Hey, since we're talking to Masters, and last week you were like, oh, McElroy's always just kind of there. You didn't say he wasn't going to win it. So I had this idea for a clip, which I'll tell you off air. I'm not going to do it now because it still may be a clip.
Okay.
But I told you last time, I was like, oh, you wait till this clip comes out. When I text you like, oh, McElroy won, what the fuck? You know what I mean? But I want to ask you this question because this is naive of me because I don't know the game like you do.
Yeah.
I know Masters. I've watched it for years, like off and on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, casual fan.
So
call you casual.
Yes, absolutely.
But not in a derogatory way. Just casual.
I know what you mean. So I heard this thing that Rory had been there for over a month playing that course all day long.
Yeah.
Is that a normal thing?
No.
So why does he get that advantage? Because it's an advantage. A little bit.
Number one, he can afford it. I think is a big part of it.
So don't you get around, or is it only? I don't know how I know there's perks to winning. I know there's perks once you've been invited, but I think because he won it, he gets to go so many times, right? I thought I read that. I could be way off, but it was like they get to go, but I don't know about like, hey, I'm gonna live here for 6 weeks and play this course. Like, does anybody else do that for any other courses? Like,
I never heard that. Not that I know of.
And I don't know if that's what I'm asking you. Is like, is that a thing? Do you guys do that?
He's got his private jet. I mean, I heard with this story, he was like dropping his daughter off at school and then flying to Georgia to play Augusta. And he did that for like a month leading up to it.
If he lives in South Carolina, I get it. But I mean, like if he doesn't,
no, but
where's he going?
Yeah, but it could be. I mean, God, I didn't even know where he lived, honestly, and I didn't really care about the distance. It's more of like the act of like getting on a plane and going.
It's brutal, even if you don't have to deal with TSA.
No, but I have no knocking of him doing that. I think it goes to show his drive and that he wants to win this. It is unheard of to me.
It's a prestigious win.
I mean, I have no problem with it.
No.
Yeah, but it was kind of a weird story when I did hear it. No, but he clearly, when he's playing at his best, I think he is just as good as Scheffler, at least at that course, where he was on fire. Like I thought he was going to run away with it after Friday. He had a 6-stroke lead going into the weekend.
Yeah, when I read that, I go, well, those little parlays you were talking about, probably not going to work out.
No, there was. So I hit one that was. I forget, Cam Smith. I'd have to look what it was, but I had 4 guys and I picked 2 of them on each slip to parlay to make like the top 20. And the one of them hit, I think it was Justin Rose and maybe Cam Thomas, or I forget what it was, but I hit those. The one I missed, and the guy that drives me nuts is Ludwig Oberg, where I needed him to just make the top, him and Matt Fitzpatrick to make the top 20. And they were both
just
tied for 21st going into the last day. Fitzpatrick ended up playing well, getting into the top 20. Oberg birdied his first 3 holes. So he was at 21st, birdied the first 3 holes, and then fell apart on the back the way he did last year, and ended up finishing just out.
Pressure gets
he had a 5-foot putt on the last hole to birdie that would have put him into the top 20, and he missed the birdie putt from 5 feet.
That's
it's
crazy.
just like,
as we all have.
But no, I had Rory being the clubhouse leader on the second day. I had a couple bets that I had a hole-in-one. You know, I didn't have it, but I bet, will there be a hole-in-one? Will there not? Shane Lowry had a hole-in-one on Saturday.
Shit, yeah.
So, I ended up, awesome. I think overall I ended up like $75.
Good for you.
On the Masters.
That's awesome.
You know, $25 is my unit play normally, so up 3 units on the Masters.
Fantastic.
So, yeah,
okay, man, so you can play the course all you want. Cool.
Yeah, I'm not going to say I'm happy for Rory. He's fine. Here's the thing with golf, okay? I understand it's a gentleman's game. I understand there's etiquette in golf and how you should. It's a lot like tennis. There's just certain etiquette in those 2 sports compared to like basketball.
Yeah, if you go to Indian Wells and you're playing, like you're in a very high league or a high. I don't even know how to say it. Whatever in tennis, it's like one of the biggest places to play, other than Wimbledon. Indian Wells is a big one, California.
Is it? Okay. Yeah. See, and I didn't know that
until a few years ago either. So,
but what I hate about those sports, and I shouldn't say I hate it, but what I don't like about them is it's almost like you're not allowed to hate anybody in golf. Like in basketball, we can think of players. Football, we can think of players we hate super easily.
Jose Altuve.
So it's like, why?
Throw that card away, dude.
I hated Richard Sherman. Sorry. I know this strikes close to home, but it's like, I don't understand. It should be completely normalized for you to not like a golfer and to root against a golfer.
We all need the villains and the heroes.
And to cheer for when a golfer messes up. Like in tennis, if someone messes up and they miss a shot, you can't cheer.
No.
You can't cheer. Like you only cheer when it's like a 1 point or, someone doesn't mess up to win the point. So golf, I think, needs to normalize itself in that way. Where
tennis tries it, but they get rid of those people immediately.
Oh, do they?
They find them and they're like, "You're out, banned." You're like, "What? I sneezed." You know?
I mean, I feel like some of that's good. I feel like it's good for. I don't know,
but you need the villains and the heroes thing. You do need villains. That's how the world works. That's just what it is, and I don't have a problem with that. I think it's great. We should go. I don't like that guy.
No, how great would it have been to watch if Rory would have missed that putt? I mean, it was a 1-footer, but if he would have double bogeyed, God, he smoked his drive off the 18th tee 30 yards right into the woods. And if he would have double bogeyed, they would have went to a playoff with Scheffler. And he played it up the other fairway, ended up bogeying. But it's like, how great would it have been where it's like everyone loves Scotty Scheffler. Like, apparently, all accounts, he's like the nicest, most genuine, down-to-earth, just normal guy.
Yeah.
To have him go against Rory McIlroy in a playoff would have been freaking awesome.
So McIlroy's Shooter McGavin.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But it's there are things I do give Rory credit for. Like
Scheffler's Happy Gilmore.
He didn't jump ship for live or for the live tournament. He didn't jump ship for that. He's just easy to root against for me. I don't know. But he almost fell apart. He tried to give it away again, but no, he's now in pretty elite company. He's one of 4 guys that have won back-to-back Masters.
4 guys
Tournaments. I think it was Faldo, Jack, and Tiger.
I said Faldo, Jack, and Tiger. I figured you'd pick that up.
Yeah. No, like I said, I watched a lot
a handful,
of them.
literally.
God, Cam Young came charging towards the end there. Just wasn't enough. Too little, too late. He screwed around too much on the first day. That, I cashed out a $170 bet. A $10 bet to win 170 was I needed Justin Rose and Cam Young to be in the top 5.
Oh, shit.
Cam Young was 4 over like the first 9 on Thursday.
Sounds like me after the first hole.
So I cashed it out at like 20%, and he ended up coming back, and it would have won $176, 17 to 1.
Damn.
And I'm just like, ugh. I'll post that slip right here. How painful it was.
Can't win them all, Danny. Can't win them all. That's cool.
But that was a Masters recap. What did you think? Did you watch much of it at all?
I would just turn it on and be like, okay, let's just see what's going on, and then I'd be like, all right.
Great to snooze too.
Then I'd be like this.
It's good to chill.
I'll be taking more snoozes soon, but right now we're not really snoozing. It's just kind of just hanging out.
You don't strike me much as like a snoozer. Like, you just seem too busy of a body.
I have to be
too
moving.
Productive.
Got to be moving around. Typically, I like slow down at the end of the night. Like, I'll just.
Do you?
I like to wind down. I do like to doom scroll at the end of the night and just chill. Like, don't ask me questions.
Just shutting off your
brain. I want
brain.
to laugh at the dumbest shit or catch up on all the highlights that I missed. But most time,
listen to my bitching and complaining about my bets I have going. Which we need. Look at what are the Dodgers at right now?
Here we go.
Check
Dodgers check.
We're sweating out a parlay right now. I'll post it right here on where we're at currently.
Oh yeah.
I think it was 13 to 1.
That's sound effects. What are we doing? Okay, let's see. MLB.
Had Guardians money line, Braves Marlins over 8.5 runs.
Come on.
And sometimes Seattle money line. All 3 of those hit. I just need the Dodgers money line.
Seattle won early today.
Yeah.
Dude, Josh.
They are the Mariners are catching stride here.
Don't get me started. Okay.
Well, either way,
have to look later.
We'll check it up later.
Anyway, forget that idea.
But that was our Masters recap, huh?
I like the Masters. I think it's cool. It's like it's kind of like I think of it as we're almost to football season. We're halfway there because the draft's around the corner too, right there. You know what I mean?
It's like I said. It's
was the draft in 3 weeks?
I think
2
it's
weeks.
this. I thought it was this Thursday.
Is it this Thursday?
I think so.
So that's what I'm saying. Well, WNBA draft is right now. Everybody get excited.
I keep getting push notifications from CBS about updates on the WNBA draft.
It was the first thing on my ESPN app. I go, hold on. You know I don't look at this.
Can we talk about that?
Yes, talk about it.
It should be my last call, but it's not. But it's just
we can
like
gripe. It's our show. We can do whatever we want.
I don't have it picked on my ESPN app to like.
No, not at all.
Like WNBA isn't favorited anywhere. It's not like I didn't pick the Mercury
because I'm in Phoenix.
But it's like in female college basketball is the same way where it's like I go to get on ESPN.
It's only ESPN does this, right?
And it's like at the top where you can scroll through all the major sports. It's like the first things in there are like WNBA, WNCAA basketball.
They're trying hard.
And like NBA isn't even an option on there.
Sometimes
so I have to go over to more, and then it's at the top of the list. It's like, what are we doing? You go to check the scores during March Madness.
Oh yeah,
and the scores.
First.
I'm just like, oh, Kentucky's playing Duke, like, and it's like, no, it's the women's, and I'm like, and then I got to scroll down the page to the men's, and it's like, why are we putting the women's scores at the top of the page with ESPN? Like, what are we doing?
I don't have a problem with the women's sports, but like, let's not force it to be popular because now it's gonna get worse. If you force it to be popular, it's not going to be popular.
Just make it intuitive. Why are we making this like? That's not what we're looking for.
They know that
there are people looking for it, but they're not the majority. So like, let's rank this according to what people want to see.
We're not the problem.
Sorry, hopefully that's not coming off chauvinistic at all, but it's more just a rational thing.
No, but it's like look, we all watch sports, right? We love it. Okay, I'm not saying women's sports is bad, but it's not popular because we're not watching it. It's popular because women aren't watching it. We're not the problem. Us guys are not the problem. We have already enough shit to watch. Now, if there's something amazing that's happening, don't get me wrong, we'll be like, oh, did you see that? It's like, it's got to be high level. But I'm saying, like,
my sister
I'm not going out of my way to look at it.
My sister played college ball all through high school. She was a dog. Her team was freaking awesome. They were D3 Mount Union. Like, shout out Pierre Garcon and those guys that went to Mount. But it's like, I followed them because my sister played, and I was very interested in the scores and how she did and all that. Like, I was into it.
You should, but it's like you support that.
But like, if my sister wasn't playing, I would have zero interest in Mount Union basketball.
It's not, and it's not our fault. It's popular because it's not popular. And we're not trying to make it not popular.
The Big Mac is the number one on the number one meal on the McDonald's is not the Filet-O-Fish. Like,
no, the Filet-O-Fish is the same price.
It's what people want.
Back every 4 months.
Yeah,
yeah. If they put Filet-O-Fish as number one at McDonald's, nobody's ordering that.
That's WNBA scores on ESPN up front.
I can't wait for this clip. This is so good.
WNBA scores on ESPN is like fish fillet as the number, like a number one combo at
that
McDonald's.
Is so funny.
That's what it is.
It's not the Big Mac.
I'll take a number one. Oh, do you want the Filet-O-Fish? No, I want the Big Mac. Thank you.
Oh, I could have swore I thought I saw women's basketball thing come up out of nowhere for the ESPN thing. I was going to be like, oh my, it's not, but it's
ESPN finally loads and it's an update on the WNBA draft.
What happened?
Oh man.
Let's just go to MLB something.
What were we talking about though before?
Here we go. I don't even watch it all. I can't watch it, but I can watch it live.
To right the ship.
I know Judge hit 2 home runs today.
He did. So
Josh Naylor did it first, bitch.
He did it. I thought someone else did it too.
See, can I get into this? Let's see.
Who else hit? I thought there was someone else I saw hit too today.
Nope. Oh, Josh Naylor.
No, there was another guy.
Did Mike Trout hit too? Because I know Mike Trout hit one in the 8th to tie it up.
It wasn't Trout. That's not the name I saw. I'm not saying he didn't. I just don't know. So along the top, what's this?
Was it Jordan Walker? Was he the one that do it?
No, for the Cardinals, I don't think so. It was one of the earlier games.
I don't know why the internet wasn't working there.
4-0. God damn it! I should have waited. I had to start the pod.
You were hoping for the Mets to catch a little bit.
No, I need the Dodgers to win the 135.
Okay.
Right, but
they're up.
I went to hedge. They are, but when I hedged the Mets were only plus 235, and I put the hedge in. If I would have waited, I bet now they're plus 800. So I put $30 on the Mets, which would win 70. I could have only put $10 now and won the same 70 because now they're such bigger underdogs. So.
Any bets, everybody?
Yeah, no, just take your profits where you can get them, but yeah, no, that's good. But I'll still win the larger. I still want the Dodgers to win. I just kind of made it so if the Mets do happen to win, I at least win something.
Luis Robert Jr., like he's not. I know it's still early. People are saying it's early in the season. I get it. It's a long season. But
who's this?
Luis Robert Jr. So they traded. I'm gonna say it the wrong way. Hold on. Luis Angel Acuna Jr. from the Mets to the White Sox.
Okay.
Young player, very good player.
I know there's Acuna Jr. on the White Sox.
But I think his name is Luis Angel.
Okay.
I could be wrong. What's that? Anyway, he went and they traded him and like somebody else, somebody in the minors for Luis Robert Jr., which I was like, that's cheap, man. The Mariners tried to get Luis Robert Jr. twice 2 years ago and they offered way more. You know what I mean? So anyway, whatever. But that guy's been hurt and he's not great. Like he was good 2 years ago, just like we'll talk about that guy later in your last call. But it's like I'm seeing him like he's grounding out. I'm like, I see his stats. I'm like, I'm glad we didn't get him. I'm glad we didn't because we would have this problem. And we got Josh Naylor now, and Josh is on fire today.
Josh is fine.
Starts today.
Yeah.
Mariners catching fire is nice. I like that.
2 bombs, 2 no doubters. The double bat flip was cool.
Yeah.
We can show the clip right here.
Back. He's got another one. Josh Naylor has homered on back-to-back pitches. His second of the day.
The double bat flip, he flips it and then smacks it again. So
what do the kids call it? That's aura, baby.
Is it aura? Yeah, that is aura. That's very Robert Naylor or Josh Naylor has aura. I'd say
he was an Indian. I know he was there. He had a great stint for them.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, he was. Great.
I was pumped when
we got his brother still.
Oh yeah, you got Bo Naylor, catcher. Yeah. See, I know some guys.
There we go. Bo Bichette, third base for the Mets today.
Nah.
What else? What other storylines?
Did you want to talk?
What were we talking about before the WNBA thing? spiraled us out of control.
We did do Masters when we were talking about like women's basketball somehow.
Something that we segued.
Oh, we were talking about the NFL draft. It's coming, but we don't have. I got nothing for that right now. I'm not in the. I need to look and see what everybody's doing.
I haven't either.
We were going to talk about the play-in because the play-in's tomorrow.
Play-in starts tomorrow. 2 games tomorrow and 2 games Wednesday.
And then the winners of those games play Friday.
The winner of the one game,
the winner of the first game
gets in.
Yeah.
The loser of that game plays the winner of.
Yes, sorry. It's some weird confusion. I like the tournament style thing. I do like that. Don't get me wrong.
I freaking love playing.
I think it's cool.
One game, live or die, win or go home.
I got to say this right now. Those Clippers, just go ahead and scoot your butts right in there because them Warriors, they're all hurt. They ain't got nobody. I'm not saying Steph's not great.
Steph is back.
But they just lost to them like yesterday.
The Clippers?
The Clippers beat them the other day.
They did.
Steph only had 25. Not that that's not enough, but I'm saying it's not enough to beat the Clippers right now because Kawhi's a monster. We have the claw back, ladies and gentlemen.
Garland's playing well.
Yeah, Garland's playing well, but I mean, I'm just watching I watched this game and I was going, the Clippers are going to be all right. They're going to get somewhere. I don't know if they're going to. I don't know how far they're going to go. I can't predict that
Kawhi
just yet.
Is still so good.
But when he wants, I feel like he's just he's like, I guess I'll just play basketball like I'm supposed to. Like that's how I feel he feels. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100. No, yeah.
I can't be the only one.
You want to bring his neck sometimes because it's like you take that as he doesn't care,
and you're not doing it. What are you doing?
Yeah, you take it as he doesn't care. But I mean, who knows? I mean, I can't tell you
he didn't want to be in Toronto, won a title. He goes, I won't be here very long. He literally got there and said, I don't want to be here.
I'm out.
I'm going to be gone after a year. And they won the chip, and he's gone.
And they're like, oh, they're cool with that. I feel like Toronto was like, thanks, thanks for stopping by.
Those Canadians are like, hey, come back anytime.
Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, no. So
the play-in will be cool. I like that.
All I know betting wise for the play-in game.
That's right. There's been
so there's been 30 play-in games since 2020 when it started.
Yeah,
and the under has hit in the playoff game 65% of the time.
Ooh,
so usually bets are like 50-50. Usually with everything, if you're hitting at 52%, you're considered like elite.
Yeah.
65. If you can get 65% of something happening of the time, like that's what I'm rolling with. So I'm gonna throw just the under on both games tomorrow, parlay them, and then maybe see if I can hedge the second game at some point.
What do you think?
If it's trending.
I don't have it up here, but I think. How do you think these Hornets do?
Hornets, Heat, and Suns.
The Heat always win their first one for some reason. I don't know how that works, but that's just how it works. They always get to the. I mean, they're not. It's been a while since they were like just in the playoffs, but they're always in the play-in somehow. I'm like, what happened with these guys?
I forget what the stat was, but I think the Hornets are. Let me make sure I get the stat.
This is the one I sent you, right?
The Hornets. I don't think so. Did you send me something with the Hornets?
I thought I did, or maybe I saw something.
The Hornets have. I want to say it was 16 times this year. They were at home as 3-point favorites or more.
Right.
And they went 13-3 straight up in those games. So to get rid of the spread. If they were favored by 3 points at home or more, they went 13-3. So for what that's
those 3 losses, that was the only thing that would stop me from betting that. I was like, who are the 3 losses? What time of year was it? That was the only thing that would stop me.
Yeah, or just did they win by a point? Who knows? But no. So I mean, if I'm betting tomorrow, that would say to take Hornets money line with the under and parlay those together. You'll probably get it at probably 3 to 1, something like that. So you'll probably get a boost, I'm sure, on all the major sites to try and boost up that lay. But no, we'll see. Bam Adebayo might drop 70 again. With all this free throws.
That's such horseshit.
We never talked about that, by the way.
We didn't have to. Nobody is talking about that. We're still talking about Kobe's 81.
We could have talked about how no one should talk about it.
Hey, 10 years ago today, Kobe retired, said Mamba out. You know what I mean?
Was it 10
years ago today? He dropped 60. Yep.
Man.
I was going to do this thing for Sunday, like watch all the NBA because it's the last game of last day of the season, right? So I was like, I thought I'd just, whatever's left to watch, I'm going to just watch it to see what happens. Most of it's all garbage. No one's playing. You know what I mean? But then there were some guys that are vying for spots, like NBC had some stuff on. So I was like, and then you know what happened? Busybody happened.
Yeah. NBA season this year.
A little bit. So there's some things we're moving around and doing.
So there's priorities.
Yeah.
The NBA season this year, felt like it was never going to end. It should have ended It should have ended a month ago.
Didn't I talk to you like 2 weeks ago? I go on the pod. I thought I said playoffs start next week, right? And you're like, what?
No, I think I said 2 weeks. Like, still have 2 more weeks. Like, dude,
isn't that crazy?
It's bad.
So we're doing the finals. Remember how it used to be finals in June, and they do the curse of June, finals, and then June 11th or whatever. Like it'd be like it's only for a week though, right? Because they do as much as they could a week. Now it's 2 weeks maximum for the finals. I think it starts in July.
Is it? It's seemingly like it will. It's got to still be June.
It's like
it has to be
end of the finals if it goes to Game 7, and then the next day is the Hall of Fame game for the NFL.
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm like, that's insane. No, but they need to do something.
It would be great, but if it's not drawn, so the NBA is great though because
there's too much tanking. There's too much. There's too much bullshit in the WNBA.
We'll put a pin in that one because that tanking thing, I had a question. That's why I wanted you to watch SVP that night. When I texted, it's like, dude, go back and watch the clip he has. He has like a 3-minute clip on ESPN where he was like, you can't, and even Charles Barkley touches base on this, which he touches everything apparently. Anyway, they've got SVP said this thing about tanking and like how you prevent it, and you're trying to prevent it as a commissioner, right? Because you want entertainment, you want people to be in the seats. But if your favorite player's sitting or your favorite player's not playing well on purpose or just not giving a shit because they're trying to get draft picks, which doesn't always work, guys. The youngest team in the NBA does not win finals. It's just what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it works in football. It does not work in
but they necessarily don't get the first pick either. Like how many? Like when's? I don't even know when the last time the worst team in the league got the first pick.
It's been a while, I think. But I mean, like watching just the tanking thing. We'll talk about it in another subject. But it's like one of those things where you're like, you can't stop it. But how do you stop it? And how do you know it's actually happening? And the talent is out there. Hence the expansion. Their talent is there. Now, if there was a bigger prize at the end, which I think is kind of a good incentive, that would be something. The play-in tournament's cool, but it's also like it's kind of like consolation. Like, we didn't try that hard this year, but hey, we got a chance to make the playoffs if we do this. It's like, it's good and bad. You see what I'm saying?
You almost have to take the worst 8 teams and you put them in a separate playoff and say the winner of this tournament of these 8 worst teams, the number 1 team that wins that tournament gets the first pick. And then the runner-up gets the second pick. And so basically, if you're the 8th worst team, you're getting the 8th pick of the draft. And so I think that's the only way to prevent it. It would be kind of a cool element to watch. I think that's how you solve it. You got to do
something because I know I said I was going to not do this, and now we're doing it. But the tanking thing is ridiculous, to be honest.
It'd be kind of cool to watch other teams too, like in meaningful games. Like I don't know. I mean, vie for the number 1 pick, especially with like really good players out there. Like if there was a Cooper Flag or whatever.
It's not like they can't do it. Put $10 million on the line. Put $10 million on the line.
You could. I mean, you could. I think.
Think about this. You just do it with sponsors, and the sponsors cover it.
It works for the in-season tournament. I freaking love the in-season tournament.
The tournament's fine. I get it.
I think it's watching for the bench guys, getting them. Some of those guys are winning money like more than their salary.
Yeah, because they just happen to be there on the 10-day contract, right?
Yeah, or just they're the guy at the end of the bench. You know, just
I do like the tournament stuff, and Adam Silver has. There's a lot of problems in the NBA because it should be more popular and it's not, and that's why baseball is like overtaking right now. I think, in my opinion, baseball is much better to watch.
Baseball's awesome. Right
baseball is fucking great. The ABS is making it awesome, good and bad. Like it just the good stuff is awesome. The bad stuff, I mean, it's like it's great.
Baseball's but the NBA is dude. ABS All-Star Game.
All-Star Game is great.
Doing a lot of things right now,
and they're doing a great job of it.
Promotion of top players, like they're
doing a fantastic everybody's job. Social media team is awesome too. Yeah, it's top tier in my opinion.
It's the clip. Yeah, just the clips, like the home run, the little sound bites they did. Yeah. Like I posted the one where Xander Bogaerts had the walk-off home run.
So fucking
They do a
cool.
good job of having those 30-second clips, and it gets people.
Great?
Yeah, they're doing fantastic job with that. So
also, fun fact: Xander Bogaerts hit that walk-off grand slam on Thursday night, and then Friday night, Gavin Sheets hit that walk-off home run. And that's the first time that's happened since 2010. And
I'm just shocked.
Isn't that crazy? 16 years.
I believe you. I believe that you think you saw that. There's no way that's true.
That's absolutely true.
That
2 walk-off home runs. Back-to-back games. It's the first time it's happened since 2010.
Home runs. There's no way that's true.
First of all, I know this because it happened to the fucking Mariners.
How long ago? You're talking
2010. The Angels did it.
You're telling me that in
look it up. I'll put the stat up here.
16 years.
Yeah.
Only this was the first time in 16 years that a team has won back-to-back games in walk-off home runs.
Yep.
I'm dumbfounded that's true.
It sounds crazy, right? That's why I had to send it to you. I was like, you won't believe this.
That's crazy.
Because you would think that would happen all the time.
Like, I would think that happens.
Every team would do that once a year.
I would think it happens twice or 3 times a year in all of baseball. Like, I would think.
I don't think you would. Well, I went extreme. I was like, every team's going to do it at least once.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. Isn't that kind of.
It's very bizarre.
There's walk-off singles and walk-off double, like that kind of stuff. But not the back-to-back home runs.
Yeah. Interesting.
ESPN would write it up like, oh, it's the first time on a blue moon and the water was green in the sunlight of whatever. And then, it was a grand slam versus a home run to the left side versus the right side. And before Petco Park was born or whatever, who never, someone put some crazy ass wild
attendance.
steps. Yeah, it was the first time we had 10,000 Somalis in the
baseball wouldn't be what it is today without the Somali community. Something like that'd be ESPN's
It'd be like Fernando Tatis wore 6 change instead of 5. You know what I mean?
Focusing on what the hard hitting, important stuff we're looking for.
And that's all we're here. We're here for news for you guys.
Right. Do you want to do? What do you want to do? You want to do happy hour?
I'm in for happy hour. Let's go.
You go first because I can't remember mine.
We were talking about baseball.
Oh yeah, we can do that then. This will be a nice segue.
You had high energy, buddy.
Yeah.
You were texting me, and I'm sitting there looking. I'm going.
We could put the screenshot. We could maybe put the screenshot up of what it was.
Oh, the texting?
Yeah,
do that.
Because let me set the basis of what it was.
Set it up,
so
Holmes.
I had a parlay going where I needed the Mariners to win, or no, I don't even know if it was part of a parlay, but I had a bet going that was
you're gonna see them all.
It was Mariners money line over like 7.5 or 8.5 runs. It was Cal Raleigh with a hit. You
had Cal Raleigh,
maybe Julio with a hit. And then
JP with a walk.
I don't know. Maybe it was just Cal Raleigh.
Over under a walk was half. Right?
Yeah. So I said that JP Crawford was going to get a walk, which he leads the team in a walk. So first at bat of the game, he walks.
It's shocking that it was a half. Right? Over under.
Well, you can pick.
Oh, was it
half,
a pick?
1.5.
Oh, I thought it was like the option was only that. I was like, dang man, they didn't put that up there. Holy cow!
No, so that was up there, and Cal Raleigh needed a hit, so they get up there. I get the walk and the hit from Cal in the very first inning. They go up 2-0.
Yeah.
Well, freaking Astros rattle off 7 in a row, and
the trash cans.
They're down 7-2, and I'm texting Nate. I'm just like, hey, call me crazy, but like. Cal got a hit. Julio hit a rocket down the line. Like, you guys are hit. Rosarena almost killed the pitcher on the line drive up the middle.
But the day before, the bats were alive too.
They started to show signs of life.
Well,
Rosarena's
ball
runs.
just landed, everybody.
Yeah, they scored 9 runs, I think, that game before. So I'm like, this is the game. Like, I think they keep it going. So they got down 7-2, and you're like, Mariners are going to, right here, Mariners are about to F you, whatever it is. And I said, dude, just call me crazy. I don't think this game's over. Like, I think there's still a chance.
You don't know the Mariners. You'll see it on the text. I don't. Yeah. So I'm always like so cynical when it comes to what's happening. It's like, ugh.
So they started, I think they got a run to cut it to like 7-3. And I was by the Booga Shack.
No.
Because I think it was a 3-run homer that Julio had.
No, 2.
Was it 2?
Yeah, it was
okay,
2.
So it was 7. It had to be 7-4.
So it was 7-5.
Oh, 7-5. That
7-5
didn't tie the game, though, did it?
No, because they cut it to they got
1,
hits. And then they got a couple of hits before Julio, like Cole Young or somebody had a hit and drove 2 in. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And then Julio was up, and that's when you were texting me. Energy.
Yeah. So my daughter, she plays on a soccer team, and they do this chant in the beginning of the game where they go, energy, energy, energy. And they do it 10 times, and they get louder and louder, going nuts. So we're by the Booga Shack.
That's
and I'm
great.
like, girls, bring in so Julio's up, and I have a separate bet. I think $10 Julio to hit a home run, like 7-1, whatever it is. And so I'm like, girls, bring in the good energy. Spit out the bad. Bring in the energy. Blow out the bat, and we start going energy, energy, energy.
Awesome. I love this.
And he
thanks for the
blast this home run to center field, like no doubter. Like it's going. It's one of those ones where it's like they're filming like the ball going, and the center fielder's just looking back, like not moving.
Think like this.
Yeah.
So I'll play the. We're gonna put the clip right here.
Straight away center field, taken off deep. Julio! His first home run ties it in the 5th inning.
Yeah.
Because the call is great too. I love that. That is when he hits that thing. When you text me that, I go, what? And I flip it back because I have a Rangers fan in this house, so we're going back and forth, right? Once I saw that we were down, I go, I told you, I said, this game's over, dude. And you're like, call me crazy. I'm like, okay. But once you said that in big, bold caps come across, I go, fuck, I gotta watch this now. But then it was a tie game, and I'm going, we were just down. I literally just turned it down 7-2. I'm like, it was the fourth, right? It's like, fuck. But then in the fifth, man, just bang, 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 and then fucking...
Yeah.
See ya.
Julio. Like the announcer, like you said, the announcer was great. The announcer was phenomenal.
I know I'm totally homering out, but they have one of the coolest, if not the coolest, like home run celebration where the player gives.
Oh, the trident.
It's the last player.
The trident.
Yeah, the trident is so cool. The gold trident. I don't know if they do this now, but I think they used to do it when they were doing the trident. It was the person who hit the last home run.
Oh, nice.
Gives it to him, and
like
then
the Masters. It's like the Masters of home runs.
Then they do it in front of the crowd. Right at the
Dude, it
park
was,
right
it was
there.
awesome.
It's like,
at the top of the dugout.
It was his first home run, and what a time for it.
Yeah. Oh, it was to cut the lead to 1.
He's such
They
a
ended up
badass.
going on and rolling, and I had I think even a last bet hedging
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Oh
so
God.
bad.
I have the tweet. I'll show the tweet right here, calling out Julio Rodriguez and saying his contract could go down and rival Deshaun Watson's contract. Tweeted it out. I don't think it got any interactions.
No, it didn't, because it didn't really get. It's just still in your. It's still in your draft box.
I get very emotional very quick with things like that.
That was harsh, and I'm the fan.
Deshaun Watson, the Julio Rodriguez contract could rival Deshaun Watson's contract. And next thing you know, I'm celebrating because I bet I'm going to hit a home run. And
that's sports, baby. That's what we do.
But just that moment with my daughter, like
cool.
One's
very,
9,
very cool.
One's 3. They go. I start taking off, running into the yard, and then we're there jumping and going.
And they're following daddy.
Energy. Yeah.
What? So you have a nickname for the littlest one?
Cheech?
Cheech. I love that. That's so funny.
She's a menace.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that was my happy hour, man. Good night.
Love it, dude.
Yep.
My happy hour is we're staying on the Mariners kick, right? I know they won 4 in a row. No big deal. Anyway, they beat the trash cans. I don't care. That happens. I'm all for it.
AKA the Astros. Swept the Astros.
Sorry, Dan, too, but not sorry. I'm always shouting out Dan, too. He never even sees it.
Astros got beat up again today, I think. I forget.
Yeah, by us. We had a 4 game.
Was it today?
It's 4 games.
Okay. You guys played them again?
Well, yesterday I put the Mrs. Doubtfire in the group chat sweeping, like.
Oh, was it? That's funny. That's a great
Matt's
meme.
the only one who laughed at it.
Great
Happy birthday,
gift.
Matt.
Matt Slazak, birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday yesterday. Happy birthday. King for a day. Anyway, so my happy hour is, so they have a bunch of excellent players that have came through Seattle. And when you're that top tier guy, you get a statue. Right, they have Edgar Martinez. They have obviously Ken Griffey Jr.
Randy Johnson's got to be on
I don't know if they have Randy right now.
Interesting.
Do they have Randy?
That's wild. If they don't have, well, I guess Randy had a long time with the.
I can't remember. I have
too.
pictures of all of them, but we got all the badasses that have come through Seattle, right?
Jay Buhner, maybe.
I don't know. No, he doesn't have one. But I mean, I don't know if King Felix will get one. Maybe. So anyway, we're doing. I think there's only 3 or 4 statues. This is the 4th one, I think.
Talking statues for crying out loud. Not everyone gets a statue.
Not everyone gets a statue. So if you get a statue in front of T-Mobile. Hell yeah. Well, we got, I'll play this clip for you guys. My happy hour is Ichiro gets a statue because Ichiro is one of the best players to ever play the game of baseball. He is absolutely one of the best.
Global phenomenon.
Here it is. The statue of one of the greatest players in the history of the game.
Absolutely. He played forever. He pitched for the Marlins. You know what I mean? And then late in his career, just because he still wanted to play baseball, still throwing 80 plus. That's badass.
Yep. Speed. One of the best contact hitters, I think, of all time.
Yeah, he was a slap hitter, right?
Yep.
Like he was already running when the ball was coming. He's like, that's going to go over there.
Halfway down the line. Yep.
So he was very good at that. Everyone knows his little his thing where he does this, right? And he holds up the bat and he does his, pulls up his deal. Everyone's got their deal.
Iconic. Yep.
So it's pretty iconic. So they unveiled this statue, right? Ken Griffey's there. Felix is there. Edgar's there. Most of those guys are still with the team. Dan Wilson's there and all that stuff.
Sure.
Most of those guys that played with him are still there. And Ichiro's there all the time.
Involved in community outreach.
He's always with the team. I don't even know what he does. I think he's just like special projects. Somebody knows what he does, but he's always there, right? He's shagging balls at spring training all the time. He's running routes with everybody.
Sure.
He's working on he's doing everything still like he's playing. It's crazy, but he's always there. Great guy. His statue gets unveiled. Here's the bat.
How does that happen?
His bat is broken. I don't know how it happened, but Ken Griffey, when Ichiro runs up and he's like, oh, he's like freaking out, like, oh, and then Ken Griffey grabs him and he's like, no way. And he's just, and they're both laughing and stuff. And he thinks they're both, they totally enjoyed that moment. My happy hour is these guys just enjoying that silly, yes, of course you don't want to see it broken, but it's like the unveiling in front of half the city that's there.
It actually kind of keeps the moment light, probably.
Yeah, of course.
Like, it's got it. Like,
he shows a serious guy. You know what I mean? So like him
very much so.
To be goofy and kind of like laughing and them
to
just kind of
side of him,
I was like, now that's what you want. You don't get me wrong. You see him smile.
Kind of strange, like unveiling a statue of yourself.
A little bit.
It's kind of weird, like unless you're like an egomaniac, where it's like where you like really enjoy it. It's got to be kind of uncomfortable to like look at a statue unveiling of yourself.
Just
so it's kind of cool to keep the moment kind of lighter.
We want to do a bust of you, just like Hall of Fame, NFL. Like you get a bust, you have to do your face. You're like, oh god.
Yeah, like maybe the risk of the face looking terrible, like Ronaldo's or Dwayne Wade's. Like the bat maybe could take away from how bad the statue was. Like so crazy face wise, but no, I think the Ichiro statue looks fantastic. It's like the pose of it is so freaking
perfect.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, it's like Griffey when Griffey's not like. He just
Griffey's is iconic.
He's the perfect swing, but he's not that where he's like his the rotation,
swing.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And it's just like as he's watching it, and you're like,
I think
sweetest swing in baseball is Ken Griffey Jr. Period, hands down.
I think it's unanimous, honestly.
No one ever says no. No one goes no. Unless
people
a little kid will come in the comments and be like, try to rattle people's cages and be like, oh, this guy's better. Like, no, stop. First of all,
Bryce Harper. Sure, a lot of Bryce fans out there, like younger kids.
Sure, I get it. You like who you like.
I tried to think of like other ones that would be kind of like iconic statues like that, where if they had like a statue put up, like what their thing would be. I've been watching a lot of the Dodgers lately. I think Freddie Freeman, when he hit the home run in the World Series,
Game 1.
I think it was Game 1, and he had the bat up, like if him like that holding the bat up, like almost like a torch, like kind of how he's holding it. I thought that would be really cool.
What a hit!
Yeah,
I knew it was coming. I go, he's gonna spank this one.
Yeah, just a very triumphant moment, like in that. Not to take away from the whole Ichiro thing.
No, you're good.
It got me thinking about other ones that would be
for sure
like that.
Happy hour was good.
Cool to see. Yeah,
and also the Mariners are 4-0 since broken bat.
Shout out since the broken bat.
Shout out Mina Kimes for pointing that out.
One other thing too, real quick, before we get off the baseball topic and we go to whiteboards. Do you know this whole like raise the cone thing with the Pirates?
It sounds familiar, but I don't know exactly.
I don't know if it was Fanatics, and people are going to come at me in the comments for not doing the research beforehand. But I think it was Fanatics or some clothing company that makes Major League Baseball stuff. Put out this quote or put out this shirt for the Pirates that says like Pirates raise the cone, and it's just like the Pirates are like, well, this isn't like anything, like this means nothing, like this isn't our, because each team has their own like slogan for the year, like I just like the Cavs had like rise up or like all is one or
Philadelphia Eagles
all in,
grease the poles,
something like that. So somehow some way this phrase of hoist the cone or raise the cone, whatever it is, got put on the Pittsburgh, and they are just running with it. And they went and took like this traffic cone.
Oh shit!
I don't know if they took it off the street or I think they stole it like on a road trip, maybe, whatever. And now they have it in the dugout. And every time someone like hits a home run or does something good, they have this orange traffic cone and they raise it, and it is just completely taking off. And now it's this like really popular slogan that the Pirates have, and they're 8-4 this year. And Paul Skeens got rocked as the opening day, and they come back and they're 8-4.
Well, O'Neal Cruz did not help that either.
No, he's kind of a bonehead.
He's still looking for that ball, I think.
Yeah. But it's just that was just a really bizarre, funny thing to me. Like it's such a weird phrase, and now that this cone, and they're just like the rally monkey. Like it's like the rally monkey the Eagles had back in the day.
Mariners have the shoe, the rally shoe now, where they instead of like was it a major league, right? They
rally
did the
cap.
rally cap like this,
sure,
whatever.
Yeah,
but then like the Mariners have this thing where they put their shoe upside down on top of their head.
No way, the fans do.
Yeah, the fans do it.
It's like, that's funny.
It's funny, but you're like, That's kind of like you'll see little kids do it sometimes, like in the third inning.
All that stuff's great. Like, we need more. We need more little weird shit like that.
I love it. I think it's
very funny.
That's why I love baseball. Is so good right now.
Baseball
Bringing people together.
Yep.
One swing at a time.
All right, man. Let's do some. Load up on a beer and
Get
some whiteboards.
Whiteboards. You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Whiteboards and whiteboards. Bow, 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 bow. I don't even know that's what it's going to be, but sound effects. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, so whiteboards. We're doing the top 3 NBA playoff moments. Here we go. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1. So here, my number 3 is. You're going to say what? Is it? Yeah, it is that. We'll cut this part out because we're losing the audience. Okay. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
My number 3, top 3 NBA playoff moments of I will say my lifetime, what I've seen. If we're going to go with this. Here we go.
That's 20. That's got to be.
Is it that long ago?
30 years ago. No, what year was that? That's early 90s, right?
Yeah, that's why I say, can I get some time?
Yeah.
Well, dude, I know some other ones, but I'm like, dude, these are iconic. You know what I mean?
Man,
that's what I'm going. You're gonna think I'm crazy, so I'm staying in that era just so you know.
No, and I wish I would have switched.
I already know what yours is gonna be number 1. I won't say it. I promise I won't say it.
But my number 2, I wish I would have made number 3 now, just for segue purposes. But
what? I hand you the script, and then we collaborate, but you didn't say nothing. So
no. But we rarely ever share
a placeholder. I
what
thought
ours are going to be.
No, well, if you had a game, or I was thinking he's going to talk to his wife, we're going to have this anyway.
No, that moment, that game. If you're younger, listen to this, and you don't know what this moment is, you may have seen like his reaction to doing this, but you may not have actually seen the plays and the shots and
unreal.
Yeah, just
game
watching
1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, right? Against New York.
It was definitely against New York. I don't remember what game
I think it was on the road too. I'm pretty sure.
But just
dude, he nails down that three
of threes.
It's the whole like they're doing full court press, and that's when Reggie he just hits that 3, and there's 6 seconds left, right? So then I think it's John Starks.
Someone falls out of bounds, or they think he almost pushes him out of bounds.
Yeah, they think that he pushes him down, right? So dude falls forward, and Reggie goes, "Oh shit!" In the midst of him doing this, the inbounder, which it's not Marcus Camby's,
throws it right to him.
Throws it right to him somehow, and he just turns around, literally looks for the 3-point line, turns around, and in Reggie form, you know what I mean, and just nails it. I'm like, he's got 6 points. Holy shit! And then of course, the Knicks get the ball real quick, and then it's all of a sudden, John Starks missed 2 free throws, and then out of nowhere, Reggie gets the ball inbound, and they try to he tries to shoot with it, misses, then he gets 2 shots, and then he's got those he gets those 2 points right there. So he's got that all happens in 8 seconds, really really fast, and then they stun New York in game 1. I don't think Indiana didn't win that series, but anyway, that's still one of the coolest moments in playoff history because that's that hustle, that grit, that just what Reggie he could. Maybe not the best shooter in his family. I still think Cheryl was better. But I'm just saying, Reggie was the man in that very moment, and it was in New York, and they hated each other.
And that it's funny because I always think of those graphics on ESPN during Gamecast or the box score will show the line graph on a team's odds of winning a game.
Yeah.
And I would just picture New York here 99%.
Oh yeah, the little squiggle,
and then just straight. 2008 stock market just down, and then Pacers 100%.
Oh, dude, baseball does that all the time. It'll be like this: the White Sox are winning, and then out of nowhere, poof, Orioles won by 3. Walk off. You're like, oh my god. What you got? What's happening?
So I switched it up, and I just put this just for the sake.
This is just a jog memory and get some stuff talking about. Just get some more crap to talk about.
2020 or 2025 last
Halliburton
year.
Took jobs. Where did he get that?
Exactly. So back in the Garden, Pacers Knicks game. Was it game 1? I think it was game 1 too. This one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was game 1.
I think it was. I think it was
probably
game
wrong, but
1.
Anyway.
No, I think it was game 1 against the Knicks last year. Halliburton hits step back. At the time, they thought it was the game winner because they were down by 2.
Yeah.
And they called it a 3 on the
stepped on
floor.
the
They
line,
went back
right?
to review, and he had a foot on the line.
Did he, though?
But he did. He
I
had
know,
a
I'm
toe on
just
the line.
kidding.
But
Just stirring the pot.
he just instinctively, with Reggie calling the game, puts his hands
That's
up to his
right,
throat
Reggie was calling the game.
that New York choked again. And it's just like, that was the most savage moment to where it's like the Knicks already have scars and that history of just not being able to get over that hump, not living up to expectations. And they really felt like that was their year. And here comes Tyrese Halliburton and the Pacers. And when he hit that shot to do the Reggie Miller choke gesture, which was with the
Reggie
game
out
you're
there?
referring to,
Oh, yeah.
with Reggie there at Madison Square Garden, they ended up going on to win in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
It was just the coldest moment and I remember the group
cool.
chat going nuts like, that is
I remember it
unhinged
too.
to pull out that.
I remember too.
that
We're all like,
celebration.
he hit that 3. That's game over. And everyone's like, no, he hit the line. And I'm like, no, come on.
It would have been a cool walk-off moment, but it's just like, because it's set up for like, oh shit, like that just jinxed yourself. Like, now you did that, it was awesome, and now of course you're going to lose in overtime.
Yeah, because
But
he does
took
the
care of
gesture, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, it would have been so cool to walk-off moment, but it's fine. It got the point across. That's my number 3. Was my number 2.
All right, here we go, number 2 for this.
Yep.
We're gonna put this up here. Here we go. It's a moment in
Games-
time. We'll say that.
Games 4 and 5, 96 finals, Sonics Bulls.
Yeah.
That's very specific. I guess this is an iconic moment. What is
Sonics went to the finals against Michael Jordan and the Bulls.
Sean Kemp?
Yeah,
right?
Sean Kemp, Gary Payton, Frank Burkowski, Vin Baker, Detlef Schrempf. I mean, Hershey Hawkins, just a great team. You know what I mean? It was
What
awesome.
happened in that series? I'm trying to remember. What was the moment in that series? Like, I remember Rodman giving you guys fits. Like, I
Him and
remember
Burkowski hated each other.
Yeah.
I mean, and Rodman just being Rodman, being a pain in the ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's going to do that to everybody he's around. You know, even
But I
his own
remember
teammates.
Burkowski absolutely hating Dennis Rodman.
Dude, they're throwing the ball at each other. They're
he
kicking
was
each
touching
other.
his ass and stuff.
Oh
like,
yeah, he
just
was doing all this kind of shit. Yeah, just pulling on his shorts and
blowing
stuff.
him kisses. Yeah.
Yeah. Or he's standing there staring at him like this. Right, dude, if you go back and watch these clips, it's crazy. But I thought this was cool because in my lifetime, the Sonics were huge for us and our family.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then my brother and I loved Michael Jordan. Still to this day, it's like the hero, right? It's the number one guy.
Wow.
Everybody is iconic, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
everyone
Bigger,
loves Mike.
Larger than life. Yep.
So when the Sonics were playing the Bulls, you're like, this is like the greatest ever. Now, you knew the Sonics were going to do well. You just had a feeling they weren't. When we were kids, you're like, oh, the Sonics.
Well, you were what? You were
So 96?
14.
Yeah, I was 14.
Okay, somewhere in there.
So I know a
Eighth
little
grade.
bit.
Yeah, you were enough to understand what the hell
I was like,
going
they're gonna. Well, they went up 3-0 in games real quick.
Okay.
And that's when they did the 3-2. Is it 3-2 and 2? Yeah. So that's how they did their
like the home game, home and away.
Yeah. So now it was
3-2-2?
Yeah, because the games 4 and 5 were in Seattle, and
Okay.
then of course game 6 is in Chicago.
Okay.
And then Mike never went to a game 7, so they lost it. But the Sonics turned around in that second quarter of the 96 finals with that first home game. They're like these guys are gonna get spanked again, and then all of a sudden you can kind of feel the energy a little bit in that place just shift enough. And they started out rebounding. They stopped turning the ball over. Like Mike still had 23 and 15 and all that kind of shit. Like he's gonna get his.
Yeah.
He's not scoring 40, but I mean they held him to a little bit.
You made him pedestrian as far as Michael
as
Jordan
much as you
standards
could do
go.
it to him at
Sure.
the time. But it was like the Sonics won by 16 or 17 in the first game 4, and then I think they won by 11 or 12 in game 5. I felt like Mike and company were kind of like, even when you go back and watch it now, you're kind of like, they didn't want to win it there. They want to win it at home.
That's
you know what I
crazy.
mean?
Yeah.
Because I felt like there was times where they could just kick the shit out. Now, Gary Payton was a big problem for Mike. Don't get me wrong. They jawing at each other. They much respect for each other, but they also I think there was a little bit of that heavy competition that turns into hatred while you're on the hardwood. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And so I remember being
so it made
a kid
90s
and just
basketball
like,
great.
Gary
90s
Payton
and
will
80s,
back
yeah.
Michael Jordan down full court, talking shit the whole time. Mm-hmm. Back him down, just fucking motherfucker.
He was a big piece in the documentary. I know with.
Oh yeah. Oh, they have respect for each other. I don't think they're friends by any means, but they just they talk if they're around each other. But I love that moment of just
Mike always liked people that weren't scared. Like Mike, if Mike sensed weakness on you, he didn't like you.
Yeah, it's over.
It's like he had
hates
the
you.
respect for the people that didn't fear him for sure.
So yeah, Bulls 96
awesome.
finals, Sonics Bulls. Love that. Oh, shit.
That's my hand waving.
Cameron and I were just talking about that.
This is
I love that. Show that again. Dude, put that back up there. Give that to... Yeah, that's why we do the whiteboard, so we show the people.
So this play, I forget the year, but it was Blazers Thunder. It had to be relatively recent. Like 2019 maybe? I don't know.
No, 2015, right?
2015?
Something like that? Because it was, I think it was Paul George's first year.
Paul George was on the Thunder. Yeah. So Blazers Thunder, tie game.
You talk, I'll look it up.
Tie game. It was the series was 3-1 Blazers in Portland, and gets down 8-7, 6, and Dame is 10 feet behind the line, almost to the logo. He takes one hard dribble in, steps back, and lets this thing go. And I don't even remember if Paul George contested this shot.
He did.
Did he? Yeah, it was so far away from the bat, like from the line, that it's like, oh, he's not going to shoot this from here. And he did. And when he hit that and starts waving goodbye, 2015.
It was 2019, April 23rd.
Oh, there you go.
You got it right. You got it right. I got it way up. I don't even know what year it is now.
When he starts waving like this and then gets mauled by his team, that shot, Steph had a shot like that too against Memphis.
They put it in a meme all the time now where he's like looking at the camera like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and they're all on top of him and stuff.
And it's in true Dame fashion. That's like his.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Jeez, that's great. No, so that's my number 2. That's
a great moment. I love that.
Yeah.
I do love that.
Yeah, just.
Don't worry, I'll go back to your game. All right, my number 1 money. Oh, yeah, you want to guess it?
I'm not being gay here. This is my holding the follow through.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's the best. It's on
Byron Russell. What's his name?
Byron Russell. Okay. And everyone wants to say, and they're wrong. Everybody who says that he pushed off, bullshit. Mike didn't push off like you think NBA, that he
might have got a call. But I don't think but I think if you sold it in today's game, I think he could have got a call.
That's a whole nother subject, and we'll get there.
Yeah, back then.
He just kind of was like, "Hey, I'm going to dribble this ball. Get out of my way."
That play, that situation,
just perfect.
Mike, you're not getting that call.
No.
John Stockton calling a timeout as soon as it's over in slow motion. Like, dude, that.
You got the fans in the background. Like there's fans. There's like one little Bulls fan. It's up on my son's wall of Jordan with the follow through just waiting there. There's one fan in there like this. Out of all these Jazz fans like this. This little guy, this little kid. And you're like, yeah.
Probably the most iconic play in NBA history.
Playoff wise, I think this is up there. There's at least top 3.
I don't know. I think given the stakes, given who it was, given what the situation was, just the follow through, the aura of it all.
Yeah.
In his red,
dude,
in
Mike
the
just stole the ball from Karl Malone. Karl Malone's like, "Where's my foul?" And you're like, "Dude, you're bigger than everybody out here. Stop." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Mike just comes up, walks up, and he just walks him down a little bit, kind of turns sideways, looks at Phil, and he's like, "Okay." And then he just does that little, just to kind of, and Byron's
and the stop before that too. He stole the ball to get to that point, didn't he?
That's what I'm saying. Like Mike came behind Karl Malone, slaps the ball out of his hands, and Karl's like, get them big ass fucking armbands on your hand. He didn't know what he's going. Come on, dude. What are we doing?
He didn't know he was there. Just got a clean swipe
just
down
clean, and then he just walks it up and goes, "This is game over, boys." Cling. Nothing but net, baby. It was beautiful. No, I was going to say, I want to guess it.
Right. You know what it was. I mean,
this is what I was going to say. I thought you were going to do this. I thought you were going to say the block.
Yeah. That's I think so.
It does change. That moment changes everything. Which Iggy, you should have fucking dunked it, dude. What are we doing?
Yeah, I
needed Philadelphia Iggy that day. I
just think, unfortunately, I want to be careful how I say this.
Just say it, bro.
Because that day, like that whole series, I have that whole night on GoPro somewhere on an SD card somewhere. So I think Kyrie gets the shaft a lot of the times for that because he's the one that hit the shot in a tie game to put us up 3. And
no one talks about that part.
They do, but the
block
the
is the
iconic
thing.
play is the block, and I think it's because it was so out of nowhere. It was such an incredible play. Kyrie's 3 was just, I think, as important of a play. It was a tie game.
He doesn't score, then obviously it's totally different.
Yeah, I mean, so Kyrie hit that play to go up 3.
I'm glad you said that.
I think
because if he blocks it and nobody makes that, then who gives a shit about the block? The block doesn't mean nothing.
LeBron could have had a really iconic dunk on Draymond Green that would have put us up 5. but he gets fouled like crazy, starts acting like he hurt his wrist, whatever. Splits the
Don't
free
get me
throw,
started
so we're
on that
up
clown.
4. So that's. But that moment, I'd rather put Warriors blew 3-1 lead because it was such an iconic phrase that was used at that time.
Oh, yeah.
And I do think Kyrie's 3 gets overshadowed from LeBron's block, as great as that was. And listening to like J.R. Smith and Richard Jefferson talk about what they saw on that dunk, that gets so much publicity and talked about. And I do feel bad for Kyrie in that, in that situation. But that number one moment for me, obviously being a little.
I love that though. No, dude, run it. I picked the Sonics too.
Incredible first title for Cleveland in decades and decades, and that's
their first and that's one. Yeah, I think
first and only.
I'm glad you said the thing about Kyrie.
Yeah, no, Kyrie was my favorite player. Him and J.R. Smith.
I think my kids love. Oh, excuse me. My kids love Kyrie Irving. They love him.
Yeah, Kyrie. I met him once before at a bar in Akron, at the Valley in Akron, and I said something like funny to him.
Did you say some tinfoil hat shit or what?
No, he was young at the time. He was only.
You're like flat earthers.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, he was just, hey man, what about that ice wall?
I want to find out too, man.
And no, but I said something like, just said something funny, and he kind of laughed. Super nice. At a bar by himself, just watching the Lakers.
Hell yeah.
Ramon Sessions, I think was. I think we just traded him to the Lakers, and he was watching the game. So
that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So it was cool.
Hanging out on the Akron bar,
just hanging out, just kicking it. I think he was like 19 or 20 at the time. I think he was only like 20 years old. I don't even think he was old enough to drink yet.
I still can't. Sometimes I don't even remember that. I know where he went. He went to Duke, and I'm like, it almost doesn't. It's so fast.
1 year at Duke, 18, and I think he was a rookie year. It was his second year.
You're just like, how young he was. You know what I mean?
Yep. Just can't stay healthy.
Yeah. Well, last call.
Yeah, man. Let's do last call. Yep.
You good on your bursts?
I'm good.
Cool. You want to go first? You want me to do it first?
You can go. I went first.
Okay. So. My last call, and I'm not complaining.
Last call, you got to get it off your chest.
But
man.
this is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. We watch all these shows, we watch all these sports. We have all this. We just said this group chat the other day. This is like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I remember Brian specifically saying, he goes, I pay for all this stuff and I still don't get the channels I want. Mm-hmm. We're paying hundreds of dollars, not just thousands, or not just $100. It used to be like, oh, DirecTV is $100. Damn, man, I want this, I want that. But now it's like someone's taking totally full advantage of that. Now all these streaming services, whether it's not only the networks have their own streaming services,
Sling,
right?
Paramount Plus.
Well, see, those are just the networks. I'm talking about I'm talking about them all. Really, it's Amazon Prime. It's YouTube TV. It's Netflix. I mean, all these things, and what they're doing is like Netflix just took off 4K streaming, and now they're upping their base price. They're charging everybody a couple more dollars. They're just squeezing.
I heard they're allowing the password sharing again, though. From what I heard,
you pay for the password sharing now.
So that's not password.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, they used to do it for no big deal. It's like whatever, just you pass around.
Still
and
like $6, like Netflix is still, I think, the best bang for your buck for $8 a month, whatever it is.
It's now $10.99 a month base.
That's
you know
fine.
what I'm saying?
I'm paying $50 a month for Sling.
Oof, it's crazy, but you know what I mean. I'm looking at like all these things that we're doing, and they take away more features. They add ads into the stuff. Netflix never used to have ads. Now they have ads. You know what I mean?
They do have ads. Yeah.
Yeah. They never used to have it. That
Disney
was their
Plus,
pitch.
Disney Plus has ads.
No, Disney Plus. Now I used to have, like just a year ago, Verizon gave away like, hey, you got Verizon? You know what? We love you guys so much. We're going to give you Disney, Hulu, ESPN. But fuck ESPN, because you know why? They can't give you everything. They can give you all the fucking asinine, obscure shit that nobody gives a shit about.
ESPN
unless you go to that school.
ESPN ruins everything.
It fucking and they bought the NFL. Don't get me started. Okay.
Now there's so
I say get started. I started this.
Bought like MLB TV. So
and
now
NFL Network too.
Did they? See, I didn't know that. But like you can't even buy ESPN, MLB Network anymore. You have to buy like it's got to be bought through ESPN, and then you have to have ESPN Plus with it.
But not Plus. You have to have plus minus plus.
Yeah, it's Plus,
and then pay for the extended package.
Yeah, what's it called? It's not ESPN Plus. It's called like ESPN. Gosh,
whatever it is, but it sucks.
Called, but it's something more now.
I can't go watch. I couldn't watch Monday Night Football because, and this was a big problem during the season this year when they did this shit. People thought they had ESPN Plus. Like, sweet, I'm going to watch a game.
Bro,
when you just
like
watch,
when I like to gamble. Like I would never pay for like Peacock to watch like NBA on NBC.
But we're
now,
doing that though.
But I do it because I have money on everything. And I have to watch the game. Like
you're betting just to make sure you have money in your account to pay for the service.
Isn't that crazy?
No, I'm serious.
It's paying to bet. Because so I watch the Spurs and the Rockets, NBA like on NBC, and it's like I watch that. Then I watch Amazon Prime. There's games on Prime. MLB. I have MLB TV.
Oh no, but Apple TV has fucking MLB games now on Friday nights, and you're like, oh, well, I gotta get fucking Apple TV now too.
See, do they? Oh, they had a base.
Now, if you have the MLB package, they're doing it right. It's $150 for everything, no matter what. Like you get it.
Yeah,
I get that.
I have blackout. Like I pay the $39.99 monthly. I'm fair commitment for a year.
Sure,
but there's blackouts and all that stuff. But you have, Peacock has part of the Masters, and is it Sunday Night Football?
Yeah,
I think is on Peacock.
Yeah.
Thursday Night Football is on Prime
only. That's
Monday Night Football is on ESPN.
Yeah,
and then Sling. I have what's crazy is I bought the antenna.
This is insane, dude.
I bought an antenna from Walmart. They're $10, $15.
You know how many services we just mentioned? How many services we just mentioned?
No,
dude?
but the crazy thing is you can go to Walmart, buy an antenna, like legit, like a 2-prong metal thing antenna that screws into the back of your TV.
Oh yeah,
and you get CBS, Fox, ABC, and they're all HD.
I heard
free,
that. I've heard this.
And so I started doing that, but then again, to your point, they start taking it off the CBSs and the Foxes and the ABCs.
Oh,
and
dude.
It's like,
March
you got to
Madness.
be able to watch. Like, I want to watch all the NBA playoffs. Some of them are on ESPN, some of them are on NBC,
Prime.
some of them are on Prime. And
when you get a Prime when you get an Amazon package now, have you not noticed?
It depends on the day. TNT. We don't talk about TNT.
Who watches TNT? Nobody. Only those games are on.
Yeah, and it's like those games are only like every other game, or however they break it down. But it's like that's why I got Sling, because Sling has almost has all of those.
Yeah.
Except for the Primes, obviously.
But then again, you don't have everything you need in one spot. We used to have that. We had it so good. We
complained.
Fucked it up.
And we complained. Why can't we just pay for the ones we want? And it's like, oh, here you go.
Yeah. We didn't know that was going to happen. Sorry, guys. But the biggest, the last call, the gripe is like they're doing this and they're just everything's at least $10 a month, no matter what now. Not only are you paying $150 to $200, you want to watch football? Last year, someone calculated it out. You're going to pay $1,500 to watch all the football games, which means you pay for your package, which is right out the gate. It's like $400 for YouTube TV, right?
Freaking expensive.
Still freaking expensive. They know what they got, and they should do this. Just fucking do it. I'll pay the $100. I want to watch all Seattle games. I could care less. The national games, we'll figure it out. Whatever. You guys will always have those. We can find those, right? But I don't need to watch every. I love watching every single game. I love the red zone, but cut my cost down so I can just watch Seattle games.
Bro, but that's the difference is they, instead of doing that, they bundle that shit you don't want to watch and charge you more.
Have you ever looked at your listings of like, hey, we offer all this shit? I go, what is all this?
I don't want that. I don't want any
going back to what Brian said. He goes, I pay for all this and I have nothing. I don't even have all the things I want. And that's insane.
It is.
And YouTube and Prime. Prime just upped their price. And they added ads into the even the second tier. We're going to be like, everything's going to be $100 a month. And then we had it so good. This is how we get
$140 a month.
This is what we have to do as like a whole, we have to unite against this front. We have to have a united front against this. We have to. We got to stop paying for shit. Start pirating. Do whatever you can, because I'll tell you what, dude, I didn't pay for the package. I'm doing what I do to watch games and it's working. It's fine. I watch them in HD. People can come over and watch them. I don't have a problem with it. Never interrupted. I'm good. NFL games, still kind of iffy, but you know what I mean? All these things
you can get by.
We have to
like
stop.
NFL,
we got to stop. Stop paying for it, because who cares at this point? Like, I can't afford it. Eventually, Netflix, Amazon Prime, all those things, they're all going to go, why are people not watching our shit? Because it's too fucking expensive, man. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, literally, what the fuck are we doing? We're at the point where, like, I have to watch TV, and I don't even watch much TV. I watch some sports. A lot of stuff I watch from my phone. I'm usually catching highlights later. NFL, different story. I watch everything, right? Yeah. But most of the time...
Oh, bro, I'm telling you...
It's insane.
I watch fucking everything. I watch all MLB.
One way or another, NBA, right? On your phone, wherever you're at, you're doing it, right?
NBA, I watch every
crazy.
Night, every sport, except hockey. I don't watch hockey. Baseball, football, basketball.
Yeah.
I am watching every night, every game, everything.
You're like the only one texting about NBA.
I have to... Yeah, I'm like randomly bitching about...
most of the Rockets.
Stephon Castle can't get 4 assists in a game, whatever. But it's like, I'm with you, but I've just accepted it because I won't say
part of the
I
problem.
won't say I have an addiction, but what I say is like I love sports betting. I love sports betting in the sense that, and
Go ahead and clip that.
and I don't want to. God, maybe I should switch my.
That's
call, but
the
I'm not
headline
going
of
to.
this show. Actually, is going to be I love sports betting.
I sweat
don't
out
have an
$10
addiction.
bet. Like I will pay for all the platforms to sweat out a $10 bet. I love it. I love it, man.
That's an addiction.
Absolutely love it.
I don't like
It's a
cocaine,
but it's a
I just like
hobby,
the way
though.
it smells.
It's like a hobby, though. Like I don't consider
Chalk it up however you
like,
want. I'm not judging. I'm the same way you are, dude.
Yeah, maybe.
It's just we're out of control with this shit. And all we're doing, we're just getting squeezed.
Yeah, they're do it
$1 at a
They're
time.
leaning on you. They're just leaning. They're leaning on
And then
you.
you know what? They're pressing and pressing and pressing to see how far you'll go.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta stop. Like, just stop. Dude, like,
Good. No, it's a good last
you know
call.
how often
It's a
I'm
really
on
good
Apple
last
TV?
call.
The Mariners might be on them 3 times a year, but I pay for the Apple Music and all that stuff and the streaming. I never watch any shows on there. I'm sure there's great shows, but I have
Apple
Netflix,
TV.
I have Amazon Prime, I have all these other things that I'm watching. I have Peacock because I'm an Office whore. I watch it as background noise. I'll watch it because I've seen it 1,000 times and I don't care and I love it. I repeat it over and over and over. I might be annoying as shit when I watch it with you, but I love that show and I'll pay for that. But all this other shit we're doing is crazy, man.
Apparently, people who do that have like anxiety issues.
Oh, really?
And they do that subconsciously as a way to
For
where
comfort, like a blanket?
either where they know what's going to happen. And
Oh.
so you've seen a show a million times, you know the songs
I
and
just
the
think it's-
theme songs, whatever, and that's supposed to be the soothing thing that you know what's going to happen. It's supposed to help with anxiety. So people with anxiety subconsciously do that. I don't know if that's true.
I
or
don't
if
think
what
I
the
have
study
that
is.
because I just really think it's funny.
Yeah, but you like I will
I watch
say like
enough stuff where it's not the only thing on. Trust me.
yeah, like I go to bed to the same stuff because it helps me relax. Like I just the voice.
No,
it's
I
like
get that part, though.
That talking
Yeah,
to you,
oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
songs, and
I get that.
and all that stuff. So, no, good. That's a very good last call. That got me worked up. I'm sweating.
You want a beer? You good?
No, I'm good. I'm good. My last call. He's been in the news lately for I won't say the wrong
Jeffrey
reasons.
Epstein?
Right.
He's a saint.
He's still alive. That's a different story.
That's a whole nother pod.
Francisco Lindor. Oh, it's just I don't want to say. I don't want to label him as like a player like what could have been. Okay, because he's still very good. Still
How old
very
is-
charismatic. Still
Do
a
you know how
face of
old
the
he is?
league. I mean, he was probably 22-ish in like 2016, 10 years ago. My guess would be he's like 31, 32.
I'm gonna look right now.
I bet he's 32 would be my guess.
Keep talking. Keep the audience going.
But you want to talk about players that I don't want to say he made the wrong decision because he had a contract worth $340 million. And who am I to say you made the wrong decision making
How
340?
much?
$340 million
Holy shit.
was his contract that he got from the Mets. How old is he? Does it say? He's got to
Just give me his stats right now. I'm not giving me his like bio yet.
he's got to be like 32 in that range.
Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep him going.
And so
Okay, that didn't tell me shit.
I go back to 20. I think it was 2017, where
Born in 19. He's 32. God, he still looks like a little
32
kid.
is he 32?
Yeah, he looks like a little kid.
2017. I can't remember if it was 2017 or 20. It might have
So
been
far,
2015.
he's batting 188. That's not good, kids. You got to be at least
When
250.
he hit, I'm going to play this clip right here. I think it was game 1 against the Yankees in the ALDS.
Oh.
He hits, the Indians are down. I want to say they're down. I forget. I think they're down by 5 runs, and he hits a grand slam to cut it to 1. I think they came back.
2017 ALDS, Francisco Lindor hit a crucial game-tying grand slam in the 6th innings,
They go on to win
sparking
in
the Cleveland Indians to a 9-8 win over the New York Yankees.
12 innings, 13 innings.
Yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
I was at a bar in Cleveland called the Thirsty Parrot, right outside, outdoor bar.
Hell yeah. I love that, dude.
Lake Erie River Water
Thirsty
or
Parrot.
Cuyahoga River Water shots or whatever they have
Love
there.
it.
Right outside the stadium. And you can hear everything that's going on in the games at all times, but what's showing on the TV at the bar is 10, 15 seconds delayed.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you can hear the stadium though.
And you're like, something's coming.
I remember hearing the crowd cheer, and then they're cheering, and then like an explosion of cheer happened.
Massive.
And we're like, what the hell just happened? And we're all getting hyped because we don't know what the hell's going to happen. And what made that moment so iconic was the home run's going, and it hits the foul pole. And it's like when you hit the foul pole like that, it's an instant crowd pop. It's not like it lands in the stands. That thing, it hits the foul pole and everyone knows it's gone and they all start going nuts. And it's like the announcer, the call to that game that we just played, like the announcer's call is freaking awesome. Francisco Lindor was on top of the world. And it's a perfect example of like the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And they did make the ALCS or the NLCS where they lost to the Dodgers. Dodgers went on to win it, I think. But he's having a rough start to the year. And just a lot of bonehead plays where didn't know how many outs there were.
Week 1, we talked about a little bit. We touched base with that. We were like, I was like, did you see him saying there was 2 outs? There was 1 out. And then he got caught on base.
Got picked off at third. He got grounder up the middle. Second baseman Simeon goes to get the ball, goes to turn 2, but instead of going and covering the base, Lindor is running behind him on a double play.
Why are you behind me? What's going on?
So there's a lot of stuff going on. Like what's wrong with him? Like some are saying he's unhappy with. Maybe people are thinking this is Soto's team and he's lost his captain status in the locker room. I'm hearing things that he might have had a concussion earlier in the year and he's just kind of doing like bonehead things, which I will say, like back when I used to box,
concussions will mess you up.
I used to box. I used to get hit in the head a lot. And I remember going to work like at Verizon, like during those things. And I just would have this brain fog. T-Mobile. No, Verizon. and I remember having those moments where I would do things or say things that were just like, man, that was kind of out of character, or that was like what am I doing?
When you say things and you hear yourself say it, you go, what?
Yeah, or just like you do something stupid, you say something stupid, and it's like, man, like it's you come to realize like, damn, maybe you had a concussion. But my whole last call is like, you look at someone then like Jose Ramirez.
Yeah.
Where
stud.
He could have gone and got Francisco Lindor money
twice,
in my opinion.
Easily twice by now.
His contract with the Guardians is $170 million.
He's a hometown friendly guy.
Yeah, and he's just like, dude, there's no difference between 340 and 170 to me. Like, like where I'm from, like this money is like already astronomical to what I've ever.
I kind of feel like anything over 50 million, you're like, okay.
He's got more hits. He's got more stolen bases. He's got more home runs. He's just more consistent. Lindor's up and down. Like he's just had.
He's like way more consistent.
Jose Ramirez is just such a cool story of it all. And you feel like you're losing kind of the joy of the game with Francisco Lindor. You feel like he's just not the same. And you can be happy-go-lucky and smiling and all that stuff when you're winning. But when you're not winning and you're doing bonehead plays, it doesn't come off that well, especially in New York, which is another benefit to playing in a place like Cleveland. It's just
the scrutiny that New Yorkers give.
Yeah,
whether it's Yankees or Mets, you are under the microscope.
Jets or Giants. I mean, it's or the Knicks. I mean, that's just the market. Yeah, it's the market.
Don't make you want to kill yourself.
It's just that's my last call where I just get so frustrated because I love Francisco Lindor. Like he was. And I know you couldn't keep both of them. Like the Guardians are not that kind of team. They're not going to pay two guys that money.
They don't do that.
Not
a lot of teams pay. Don't get me wrong, the Dodgers do that shit, but they're going to be paying Bobby Bonilla money out for Yankees 15 players forever now.
Yeah. But it's like you look at it like, thank God the Indians kept Jose Ramirez. It's like you couldn't justify. I mean, take the money out of it. It's just like, man, you're just so happy you have
Jose Ramirez versus Lindor. I'm taking Jose all day long.
Yeah, you're getting better production at half the price.
Like we were kind of talking before the pod. Like Francisco Lindor 2 years ago easily could have been NL MVP.
He was the face of the league. He was, maybe not the face of the league, but he was top 3, top 4 face of the league.
That's what I'm saying. I know Ohtani's the guy, right? We all know that, but it's like that.
You got Ohtani, you got Judge. After that, I'm not putting Freeman up there. I'm not putting. Maybe Bryce Harper.
Where are you going with this?
Bryce just faces the league.
Oh yeah,
faces of baseball.
Bryce Harper would be one.
Bryce Harper's
Mike Trout's
up there.
Still there, dude. He's still there.
I guess. Yeah, I feel like he's just been wasting away
his own teammates
on the shelf.
Dude, I went to that Angels Mariners game, that one on that Sunday. When we were hanging out. Dude, he's still a monster.
I believe it. He's in that tier of like Fernando Tatis.
He's a 3-run shot today to tie the game against the Yankees. I don't know who won it, but Dude, he's still a monster. He has the worst luck, though. He also got hit by his own player standing on the third baseline, just like he was ready to run home, you know, on what I don't remember who was up, but Joe Adell was up. Joe Adell hits him with the fucking ball.
Oh.
Right in his fucking hand.
Was
right
it a
here.
line drive? What was
just
it? Line drive?
Right on the third base. He just, you know, just... I'm like, this guy
I can imagine
can't...
standing there, like playing softball, like standing on third base or third base coach. Like, I get terrified. Imagine that ball coming 100 miles an hour at you, 90 feet away off the bat.
Exit velo 110.
Yeah. You got the guy from the Pirates or there's the guy on the Nationals that has a really quick bat speed.
CJ Abrams?
No.
Wood.
James Wood.
James Wood, yeah.
Yeah. Home run. Can't wait for the home run derby, by the way. Really excited for that.
Yeah.
But no, that's my last call. Just what a shame he's in that position, and Mets fans are very unforgiving, and he deserves better. So
I agree. Wait, who deserves better?
I think Francisco Lindor, I want to say he deserves better. Like he needs to be better, but I think he needs.
When Juan got there, he was like, "What the fuck?" Because when Juan got there last year, so the year before that, he was like a NL MVP contention, right?
It had to be, right?
Because Juan's first year was last year, right? For the Mets, this is his second year.
Yeah, first or second year.
I don't have a problem with Juan Soto. I really don't.
But you lost all the veteran leadership. I mean, so
yeah. That's why they
Pete
brought
Alonso gone. Nemo's gone.
But they brought
Marte's
Polanco
gone.
in though.
They brought Polanco.
And I don't know about the Luis Roberts thing.
Bo Bichette. I
get it because those guys are there. I wouldn't say there's a time where Bo Bichette was probably a top tier player, and there's tiers, right?
No. He
was one of the. He was a really good shortstop for a while there. Yes, I know when he got to New York, people were like, "Who is this guy?"
He's not top tier, but you
can say that a couple years ago about Bichette. Like a couple years ago, he was a top tier player.
Maybe. I didn't start watching baseball till last year. So
so shut the fuck up.
Go ahead. That's fair.
Anyway,
that's fair. I watched a lot of Blue Jays last year though too.
Yeah, he was one of those guys. Now last year he was hurt.
But I mean, he wasn't like George Springer's better than him.
That's a bad sample size actually. But semantics anyway. So it's like they have like these veterans that have been around. Like Luis Roberts Jr. still got plenty of time in front of him. Bo Bichette still has time in front of him. Lindor obviously still does too. Soto, I think Soto and him are 3 or 4 years apart. Soto's not 30 yet. You know what I mean?
He's still 20. Yeah, he's in his 20s.
So they have like Polanco. I think he's 31 or 33. Polanco. I mean, Polanco's a good player. He played for Minnesota for a while. They do have some pieces. I think Jonah Tong, the young pitcher from last year, the rookie, great guy. They were missing pitching, and this kid's going to help them. I don't think the Mets will be awful, but I don't think they're gelling like you're saying.
What's their record right now? Does it say what the record? It's not good. They just
7-9.
Yeah. Okay.
They got Marcus Semien from Texas. Mm-hmm. They got rid of Brendan Nemo. I don't know if that's going to work out, but they needed a second baseman.
Nemo killed it 2 nights ago.
Dude, my son got that picture. Remember we did the one pod where Cameron just happened to meet Brandon Nemo at the Ranger Stadium. I was like, that's so fucking cool, man. Brandon Nemo, shout out Brandon Nemo. He was so cool, man. he was so chill to everybody. He looks at Cameron and goes, hey, you want a picture? You just look at him and Cameron's
awesome.
Cameron's in his flag football Cardinals stuff, which I'm like, you know what I mean? But even he's like that. He's like, this sucks. But he goes over there and he's got a pic. Brendan Nemo like puts his arm around him, like, hey, you want to take a picture? Like, hey, you get a ball yet? And he goes, then Brendan Nemo just pulls one out of his bag and he goes, here you go, man.
Wow. By all accounts, Freddie Freeman's like that
she's
too.
Like,
by all accounts.
I'm like, it's Brendan Nemo. She's like super excited. Who's that? I'm like, it's Brendan Nemo. Go say hi, Brandon. And she got that accent. She's like, hi, Brandon. You know what I mean? She's just all pumped up and then it's awesome. So I mean, like they were very good to when the players are good to the kids.
You root for guys like that. You like hearing those stories.
Now I gotta love Brandon Nemo. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Rangers gonna be a problem.
God damn it. Yeah, Rangers. They just
no, they lost to the Dodgers. They lost a series to the Dodgers.
No, but they beat up on someone.
Shut up, dude. Fuck you.
Was it you guys?
Yeah, I swept us.
Oh, was it? Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, sorry.
Remember when we were doing the pod last time? She goes, "Hey, the Rangers won."
Oh, yeah.
Shut up. Get out of here. Go to bed.
That was funny.
So hey,
that was good, man. Good show.
What are we calling this episode?
Dude,
today?
we covered golf.
We covered everything.
From golf to.
What's the episode title? Go.
Oh man,
I never ask you this.
I have no idea.
I always make them up. I don't have an addiction, but I love it.
The boys talk. Yeah, the show's not addicting. It's just a hobby.
It's not an addiction. It's a hobby.
Yeah.
That can be
hobbies aren't addictions.
I'll make up something like that.
No, Masters, the boys are...
I always try to incorporate like the main things we talk about. You know what I mean?
Masters, NBA.
Don't think about it too hard.
Yeah.
We'll just fucking... Usually I'll go, that's the headline. Usually something makes me laugh. I'm like, that's going to be the headline. All right, guys. Hey, like, subscribe, keep commenting. Comment on everything. TikTok, you guys are awesome. Everybody, I love everyone who's on TikTok. YouTube, you guys got step up. Come on, what's going on? What are we doing? Instagram, you guys are doing great too. Not many people comment. I think Instagram's more like just everyone just swipes.
Yeah.
TikTok, everyone's like, take this more serious.
But no.
We appreciate everybody. Just keep doing what you're doing. Whatever we're building, it's been great. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, no. If you have Chief Wahoo comments, keep them to yourself if you don't like them. And if you have a problem with it, you better come with that same energy for the Fighting Irish logo.
Yeah, come on. What are we doing? Get out of here.
If you don't like it, come take the mic away. See you next week.
Podcast stuff is expensive.
Shove it.
Love you guys. Cue the music.